Okay, so today I was thinking about why you shouldn't care what people think and why it's important not to care what people think. The first reason, because people will have opinions and judge you no matter what the situation is. You know, for example, okay, the other day I was confronted by a lady that told me that me, she first of all, she asked me, "Oh, how are you sleeping? How are you sleeping? Are you sleeping well? What is your sleep patterns like?" And then I said, I don't have to answer that question. And then she was like, well, you need to stop doing that Satanism. You need to stop. Everything you're doing is of the devil. You're doing witchcraft. You need to stop doing witchcraft. And I'm like, what the? I'm like, how could you even think such things? And I'm like, I told her, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. And I told her, I have things to take care of. And then she told me, well, you know, you are so, like, everything, when you move at night, it's very disrespectful. I'm like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm getting things done that I have to do. I have to organize my room. I have to organize everything so that things could be in order for me to be able to function. That's very important for me to get to the next level of life. And she's perceiving me to be doing something that's evil or of the devil or of, you know, because I know her perception of that, it means something bad. But we all know that not all of us, but some of us have different definitions for those words. It's all based on perception. But I don't call it anything. I don't label what I'm doing anything other than just taking care of what needs to be taken care of. So on my side, from my point of view, I'm doing something good. I'm doing something that is helping me to practice self-care and to keep things organized so that I could be in a better position to take care of more things that are important for me in my life. But from her perspective, I'm evil. I'm doing things of the devil. I am disrespectful. So the moral of the story is, you have to let go of what people think of you in order to have peace of mind. Because if you take in everything that they say or tell you, it could really make you feel bad. It could delay your progress, because you might end up thinking, oh, let me not make any noise for this person. But little But it's like by them doing that, it's like you're sacrificing and delaying your own progress because of what somebody else said. You know, for a long time, I actually did get to a point where I kind of became stagnant because I didn't want to make any noise. But then I realized, look at what just happened. My whole place became a freaking, it's like a tornado hit it. And that was because I felt like I had to stop my progress, stop what I was doing just to make somebody else, not hear any noise, right? But what I'm doing is not to be disrespectful. What she could do as a solution is get some earplugs. It's that simple. It's that simple. So people actually, they rather point the finger at somebody else, call somebody else names, treat people wrongly rather than actually find a solution that is a happy medium for both people, for both parties. This is the world that we live in, People, there's different kinds of people. And some people are just rude. They just don't know the proper solution to different situations. I could be busy from the morning all the way to the night. But it's all because I have to progress. It's all because I'm taking care of my needs that are important for my future. So this is the reason why you shouldn't care what people think, because people are going to have opinions. They're going to say things to you that are going to make you feel like bad or ashamed of how you are or what you're doing. But that's not really, you shouldn't be ashamed for doing something that is helping you to get to the next level in life. This life is here for a moment. There is no time to waste. So everything that you can get done today is what you have to do so that you can have more time tomorrow to work on more things that are important. It's not my fault she's in that situation. It's not my fault that she's still living in this type of environment. But the question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to complain? Or are you actually going to find solutions that are beneficial to all parties involved? Not just to you, not in a selfish way, but in a more a way that's not going to leave anything worse than how you found it, basically. It's one of those things. It's like we just have to let go of all of these opinions, and because they're trying to implant thought forms into your mind so that they can disturb your reality. But you have to be so focused, so laser focused on your destination in life. That way you don't get, you know, thrown obstacles such as, you know, having to care what people think. It's not about what people think. What people think is just something you just have to be like, I don't care. I don't care. I just care that I am doing something that brings me happiness, that I know is going to help not only myself, but those that I love, my loved ones, and the future generations. So that's, you know, another thing that I was thinking about, how you shouldn't care what people think, is that some people could be judging you for being like going through depression or having anxiety and things like that. But you shouldn't even, it's like, it is what it is. You can't, like, when you're in that situation, it's more like you have to find your way out of it. And you can't feel like so, yeah, because some people look down on people that are going through things like that. And that's something that is not right. You know why? Because those people are actually suffering in that moment. And you judging them is not going to make it better. It's just, it's better, it's way better to just be like, okay, I've been there before and I became stronger. Some people haven't been there because they just haven't experienced that, because they've already been more of a dominant personality, you know, so they don't really go through that. They might go through it a little bit, but their dominant personality kind of makes it easier for things to just rub right off of them. But then there's people that care a lot about, like, you know, what people think and things like that. And that's what causes anxiety and also what causes depression. And it's like, at some point, you just have to realize that you have the right to heal at your own pace, to not be forced to move in the way that other people want you to move. You have the right to practice self-care. You have the right to figure out what it is that you need in order to heal yourself, or to help yourself to be more at ease and more confident about life and your future and the things you can do in this world. And just take your time. Take your time, and don't be hard on yourself when you're going through these emotions and things like that. Because if you resist your emotion, it just keeps on going. But if you just accept them, it's like, then you realize, as you accept them, that it's just passing through. And then you get to the next and the next and the next, and you find solutions to everything. So just know that letting go of what people think It's one of the first steps to peace of mind, to knowing that you can actually get to the next level, to knowing that you are worthy and deserving of what life can offer you. Like another example, you might tell somebody something that you're interested in doing, but then they tell you, oh, you're never gonna freaking that's not gonna be successful. No, it's not. That sucks. Why would you want to do that? Or like, all these things, like all these judgments and thoughts, and then it's like, once you start to, if you let that sink into you, it's like they killed a part of you in that moment. If you let them, if you actually take that in. But if you just like brush it off and know that that because you are interested in it, that it's gonna fulfill you. That's what's gonna help you get to the next level. And that's what's gonna actually let you go through the different process in life and progress and, like just get higher and higher and higher, higher in consciousness, higher in energy, higher in frequency, higher, like, because the more you do things, the more you learn from all the experiences that you have. So if you never try anything, you don't grow. That's why it's so important not to care what people think. So that's the message for today. And I hope you understand this, and I hope that this helps you to progress in life and to get further in life, because like, we're only here for a moment, so we might as well make the best of this moment. All right, until next time.